It's time for the EPAWA Daily Forecast video, a comprehensive look at what to expect in the days ahead. Here is meteorologist Bobby Marchers with your latest outlook.
Good morning. It is Thursday, and it is January 6th, 2022. We are going to go take a look at this storm in as much detail as we can in the time allotted, and give you a rundown of what to expect today and give you a little broad sense of timing here as well. We do have a system coming in this evening that will go through the overnight period, and I think it's gone by very early Friday morning. So we do have in the forecast here a couple of snowflakes left over. That's mainly going to be for eastern and northeastern areas early Friday morning, but that's it, and then it's out of here, and then clouds give way to sun on Friday. But temperatures are going to be notably colder today. We start off partly cloudy. Clouds increase this afternoon. Temperatures are going to be 32 to 38, and that's because we had a cold front move through last night that lowered temperatures from what we saw yesterday. Warmed up one day ahead of the front. Once the front moved through, temperatures dropped last evening, and we're going to remain 32 to 38 as a spread from northwest to southeast today. Tomorrow, 30 to 34 with a fresh snow cover on the ground at that point. And I do think this is going to be an area-wide event. I don't think anybody's going to be completely shafted with nothing. Okay, there are some areas that are going to have more than others, and we'll discuss that in the video here as well. First and foremost, our video sponsor today is North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County. They sponsor every single Thursday video, and the information for them is right above me in the video. Join the Unlimited Car Wash Club starting at just $13.95 per month. It's the only place where weather doesn't matter. You can wash your car or truck as many times as you like during the calendar month for one low monthly rate, which is a great deal because you're moving into the time of year where you're going to need to wash your car a lot because you're going to have the salt from the roads, the brine, all the slop from the snow, and this way you can do that and not break the bank. One low monthly rate gets you that Unlimited Car Wash Club from North Penn Car Wash. They are at 986 Summoning Town Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, and proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So today, again, partly cloudy to start, clouds increase this afternoon, and here's this next system coming in. Now, this is going back and forth the last couple of days between, is it going to be a system that's going to be intact? Is it going to be more progressive and further east? The models that we're showing is progressive. We're trying to jump this primary low, which is sitting right here. Actually, I'm going to draw this here because I have these little tools now I can use, and I don't have to stop the video to do it. You have one area low pressure here, right? That's our primary low. And then you had another weak area low pressure associated with this messed out here. It was kind of like a weak low right there. And they're both moving. This was moving northward like this, and this is kind of heading toward it. So instead of just continuing up the coast, it was showing it jumping to this offshore low, and because it was doing that, it looked like it was a lot more progressive, and it was cutting down on snow totals. So that's why you saw this up and down stuff here the last couple of days. And I told you just wait and see how this works out. Okay, that's why we didn't release the snow map on Tuesday, because we were still doing this up and down nonsense. Well, now we kind of figured out what's going on here. All right, and there is the European model. This evening, you get the snow coming in. Probably mid to late evening for most areas. It might start in our southwestern areas kind of early to mid-evening, but generally mid to late evening for the rest of us. And then you go further into the night and you get some rates picking up as this low is very close by here. It's not a bad strength of a low here. It's 997 millibars right off the Jersey coast here. So you got a pretty decent storm. The problem is it's moving so fast, and there's always going to be an upside limit potential to this. Okay, there's going to be a cap to how much it could do because it's moving so fast. It's still a progressive system. All right, so there's a limited upside with this, but it's going to be a quick hitter, and it's going to do what it needs to do in over 6 to 8 hours, and it's going to be out of here. All right, at any given location, that's how long you're looking at for snow. All right, and then we'll go over to the NAM high-res future simulated radar and start this off at 8 p.m. It's just starting to come into our far southwestern areas at this point. And this just spreads northeastward pretty quickly, at least in the interior. Generally lighter snow up to the north, though. Then we get some moderate stuff across south central PA and across Maryland, and then it's going to be heading to the northeast. This is all going to fill in during the course of the evening and overnight. And then it gets especially heavy for a couple. Look at this right down here. You got this dark blue here. Some very heavy very heavy snow, okay? And you get a frontogenesis band going here. So this is looking at 4 o'clock in the morning And I want to stop this and just do a little drawing here for you. And again, I don't have to stop the video anymore to do this. I figured out how to do it without it. So you generally up here, you see the lighter shades here up north of there. This is all lighter snow up in here, okay? In between is an area of moderate snow. But look right in between here. You get this really dark blue right in here that is a frontogenesis band. That is an area of rapidly rising motion, produces very heavy snow, and under this band you can get increased rates. So up in this area, up in the far north central, northeast PA, you're probably talking about maybe like a 1/4 inch an hour type stuff at this point. In the middle, maybe about a 1/2 inch an hour. Down here, you get an inch an hour or more when you're underneath that band. So it can add up quickly. So if you look at our snow map that we have, let me switch back to the cursor here. If you look at the snow map that we have a large area in the medium blue here of 2 to 4 inches, okay? But then we have this band, just accounting for that band across South Jersey and Delaware, if that's in fact where it ends up being, and that's still in question. But under there, you get 4 to 6 inches easily, okay? There are some indications, some models suggesting this is going to be a little bit further northwest. So we're going to watch that today. If there are any changes to this map that will be needed, it'll be probably to increase or shift that heaviest band. But I think pretty much the entire area here, except for these northern areas up here, which are only 1 to 2. That's where the gray is. And the areas down across southern Delaware and the Ocean City, Maryland area, we're going to have rain and some mixing before you get snow. Other than that, everybody's pretty solid for at least 2 to 4 inches. This is a very large portion of our coverage area that is going to get at least that, okay? The area C is a 4 to 6 range, so that's because of that intense banding that you're seeing right in here, okay? And it's only going to last for a couple hours, wee hours in the morning, and then it shuts off. And this, again, this pulls away rather early. This is looking at 7 a.m. This is all you have left at this point in our eastern and northeastern areas, and then that's out of here. So I like our map the way it is right now. If we have to make any minor adjustments to it, we'll do that today. But you know, I don't expect any major changes with this. This isn't something that's going to all of a sudden blow up and give you a foot of snow. It's nothing like that. It's moving too fast, too progressive, and it's not going to do that. So Saturday behind this is going to be a mostly sunny day, another cold day, and then we get to Sunday. Let me switch gears here. We get to Sunday, and we have a cold front moving through, and you're going to have a wintry mix in the morning, maybe some snow to start, going over to some sleet, maybe even some freezing rain. And then after that point, it changes to some rain showers in the afternoon and early evening until that front moves through. So it starts off kind of icy or snowy in the morning, but it's not going to be a lot of snow. Mostly going to be a wintry mix, it looks like. And then it's going to go over to rain here on during the course of the day here on Sunday and Sunday afternoon mainly when it warms up sufficiently. And then you have a few showers lingering into early evening, and then that's out of here. Then we have some really cold temperatures coming in here next week. Really cold, okay? So Monday is going to be a partly cloudy day, and temperatures right around the freezing mark, maybe lower 30s further southeast. But then Tuesday, you're probably stuck in the 20s just about everywhere. Everywhere. You're going to be stuck in the 20s, maybe even in the teens in some of our northern areas for highs on Tuesday. Some overnight lows in the single digits near 10, 12 degrees. It's going to be pretty cold. And then we rebound, if you want to call it that, here on Wednesday next week with partly cloudy skies and temperatures back near the freezing mark. So cold couple days coming next week, but where our focus, of course, is going to be on the shorter term with this storm coming in. Again, I don't expect a lot of changes to this, to our snow map. This is not a legend on it, but again, just to recap, the 1 to 2 inch area is up here. The 2 to 4 is this medium blue over the majority of our area. And then you have down here also in southwest of our region, we included that too because our map does extend that far. But this is our frontogenesis band that we're going to be watching with the most intent today because we want to see where that is going to be setting up. Where that sets up is going to be the heaviest snow, and you can get a quick 4 to 6 inches, maybe even locally higher than that under that band if it's snowing pretty intensely for a couple of hours there. So we'll continue to monitor that throughout the day. If there's any updates, we'll post it on weather alerts today before the storm starts, but probably earlier in the afternoon if we did something like that. And we would send updated text alerts as needed today for that, for any changes that are made. I am EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is the outlook for January 6, 2022. Have a great Thursday.